You've spent years, maybe even decades, diligently eating your vegetables. I mean, it's the one piece of health advice everyone agrees on, right? But what if I told you that some of those healthy vegetables you've been relying on are secretly working against you, especially now after 60? I know, it sounds crazy, but the playbook for our health completely changes as we get older. What worked at 30 doesn't necessarily work at 60, and it's time for a serious update. So, let's just ask it straight up. Could your favorite veggies be causing you harm? It's a shocking thought, but the truth is, for our bodies after 60, things get a little more complicated. Some of these so-called superfoods can actually stir up inflammation, send your blood sugar on a wild ride, or even block your body from grabbing the very nutrients it needs most. Today, we're going to pull back the curtain on the secret saboteurs and introduce you to the real heroes of your health journey.
So how is this even possible? Well, a big piece of the puzzle comes down to one key term: anti-nutrients. Now, these are just natural compounds found in a lot of plants. Think of them like tiny little bodyguards for the plant itself. The problem is, when we eat them, these same bodyguards can sometimes get a little overzealous and stop our bodies from absorbing essential minerals like iron, zinc, and especially calcium. When you're younger, your system can usually just power through it, no problem. But as we age, our digestion isn't quite the powerhouse it used to be, and we get way more sensitive to these little gatekeepers.
And that really gets to the heart of why we're talking about this. Your body after 60 is incredible, but it's playing by a different set of rules. For starters, your metabolism naturally slows down. The production of digestive enzymes, the little guys that break down all your food, that decreases too. And on top of that, your ability to absorb key stuff like vitamin B12 and calcium can get weaker. What this all means is that foods that were once your best friends can suddenly start causing trouble. Think bloating, fatigue, achy joints, problems you might not even connect back to your plate. Okay, so with all that said, let's get down to business. We're going to count down 4 surprising villains that might just be regulars in your kitchen right now. But hey, don't worry, this isn't about taking things away. For every single villain, I'm going to give you an amazing, healthy swap. This is all about creating a new, smarter grocery list that's designed to help you thrive. All right, coming in at number 4 is the good old white potato. It's comfort food, it's in everything, but for the post-60 body, it can be a real trap. The big issue is its high glycemic index. Basically, it turns into sugar in your bloodstream like that. It's like rocket fuel. You get this huge energy spike, which feels great for a minute, and then the crash, a really hard crash. As we get older, managing that blood sugar roller coaster gets a lot tougher, and it can lead to that afternoon slump, brain fog, you name it. A way smarter choice, the sweet potato. It's loaded with fiber, which acts like a brake pedal on that sugar release, giving you steady, reliable energy. Or if you want something creamy and delicious, try cauliflower mash. Seriously, all the comfort, none of the crash. Okay, at number 3, it's not just one veggie, but a whole family. Eggplants, tomatoes, and bell peppers. These are all part of the nightshade family. Now, they contain compounds that can be real irritants for some people. In a younger gut, no big deal. But after 60, when our joints and digestive lining are just more sensitive, these compounds can stir the pot, promoting inflammation and even triggering arthritis flare-ups. Ever wonder if that morning stiffness has anything to do with the pasta sauce you had last night? It's a real possibility. Visualize a better swap. Think zucchini or pumpkin. They are incredibly gentle on your system, they're actually anti-inflammatory, and they're full of nutrients your body can put to use right away. The number 2 veggie you might want to ease up on is corn. I know, corn on the cob just screams healthy summer meal. But here's the deal. Its outer shell is made of cellulose, a type of fiber our bodies just can't break down. For a digestive system that's not as efficient as it once was, that can mean gas and bloating. Plus, corn is high in omega-6 fatty acids, which can contribute to inflammation when they're not balanced out. And don't even get me started on processed corn. A much, much smarter swap is to reach for green peas or lentils. They give you that little touch of sweetness, but they are true nutritional champs, packed with protein and fiber for steady, long-lasting energy. And now, for the number 1 vegetable to reconsider, especially if you're eating it in large, raw amounts, like in those giant daily green smoothies. Get ready, because this is the one that surprises everybody. Spinach. Yep, Popeye's favorite. The problem is that spinach is loaded with compounds called oxalates. Remember those anti-nutrients we talked about? Well, oxalates are a big one. They can actually bind with calcium in your body, which can lead to kidney stones. But here's the real kicker for this stage of life. By grabbing onto that calcium, they stop your body from absorbing it. So you might be chugging a spinach smoothie thinking you're doing your bones a favor when you could actually be getting in the way of your calcium intake. A far better choice? Kale or bok choy. They are just packed with calcium your body can actually use, plus tons of antioxidants without that high oxalate risk. Okay, enough about what to avoid. Let's flip the script and talk about the fun part. Let's get into the 4 powerful heroes that you absolutely should be adding to your plate. These are your true allies, the foods you want on your team to feel fantastic. Kicking off our must-eat list is hero number 4, broccoli. Broccoli is a true champion, and its superpower comes from a compound called sulforaphane. I know, it's a mouthful, but this nutrient is incredible. It literally acts like a bodyguard for your cells, protecting them from age-related damage. It helps your liver with its natural detox process and has even been shown to be great for brain health. Plus, it's a fantastic source of vitamin K and calcium, which are the dream team for keeping your bones strong. Quick tip, just lightly steam your broccoli till it's bright green and still has a little bite. That's how you keep all the good stuff in. Our number 3 hero is the humble carrot. We all know they're good for us, but here's why. Carrots are packed with beta-carotene, which your body cleverly turns into vitamin A. And vitamin A is absolutely crucial for protecting your vision, keeping your immune system strong, and maintaining healthy skin. But, and this is a big but, there is a trick to unlocking its power. You have to pair your carrots with a healthy fat, a little olive oil, some avocado, anything. See, vitamin A is fat soluble, which means without that fat, your body just can't absorb it properly. It's a simple step that makes all the difference. Coming in at number 2 are Brussels sprouts. Now, I know what you might be thinking. Soggy, boiled sprouts from childhood, right? Forget about those. When you roast Brussels sprouts until they're crispy and caramelized, they are an absolute game changer. Think of them as tiny green powerhouses. They can help your body detox, lower bad cholesterol, fight inflammation, and keep your blood sugar stable. That all translates to better heart health and a stronger you. Seriously, toss them in olive oil and salt and roast them until the leaves get crunchy. You'll thank me later. And now, for the number 1 food you should be eating after 60. This quote right here says it all. We're talking about a true medicinal marvel, used for centuries for its healing powers. And that hero is garlic. I know, technically it's a bulb, but we treat it like a vegetable, and it absolutely earns the top spot. Its benefits are just incredible. It's proven to help lower blood pressure, reduce bad cholesterol, and combat chronic inflammation. It's truly one of nature's most powerful medicines you can find in any grocery store. But listen up, because to get all that medicinal magic, there's one simple trick you need to know. After you chop or crush your garlic, just let it sit there on the cutting board for about 10 minutes before you cook it. That little rest period triggers a chemical reaction that creates its most powerful compound, allicin. If you just chop and toss it right into a hot pan, you miss out on a ton of those amazing health benefits. It's a tiny change in your routine that makes a huge, huge difference. So now you know what to eat. But that's only half the battle. Let's build your how-to playbook, because the real secret to thriving after 60 isn't just about the groceries you buy. It's how you prepare your food to get the most bang for your buck, nutritionally speaking. Here are 3 simple golden rules. First, cook your veggies lightly. Steaming and roasting are your best friends. They make the veggies easier to digest while keeping all those precious nutrients intact. Second, mix your colors. A plate full of different colors isn't just pretty. It means you're getting a whole army of different antioxidants fighting for you. And third, always, always add a healthy fat. A drizzle of olive oil, a sprinkle of nuts, it's non-negotiable for absorbing those crucial vitamins like A, D, E, and K. Okay, let's talk about a few common mistakes that are so easy to make. First up, overloading on giant raw salads. They seem like the ultimate health food, but a huge bowl of raw veggies can be really tough on a mature digestive system. The smart fix? Gently cook most of your vegetables. Another big one is skipping protein. Veggies are great, but you need protein to maintain your muscle mass. Always pair your vegetables with some lean protein. And finally, ignoring portions. Just aim for a balanced plate. About half vegetables, a quarter lean protein, and a quarter healthy carbs or fats. Easy. So, let's wrap this all up. Thriving after 60 is not about accepting decline. Not at all. It's about empowerment. It's about understanding that your body has a new set of rules and then making smart, strategic choices to give it exactly what it needs to feel amazing.
If you remember just one thing from all this, let it be this simple cheat sheet. Think about dialing back the white potatoes, nightshades, corn, and huge amounts of raw spinach. Instead, embrace their awesome swaps. And most importantly, power up your plate with our 4 heroes: broccoli, carrots, Brussels sprouts, and of course, garlic. This is your new game plan for longevity.
You know, when you eat smart like this, you're not just adding years to your life. You're adding life to your years. You're giving your body the exact fuel it's asking for to feel strong, sharp, and full of energy. So the real question is this: your body is changing. Are you ready to start fueling it for what could be the best years of your life? If you found some value in this explainer and these ideas were helpful, consider subscribing and maybe sharing it with a friend who might get something out of it too. Thanks for spending this time with me.